life kind of seems like we're stuck in purgatory. It really does. I'm just certain spiritually that we've been here before. I've been me before. And that just validates the purgatory thing even more. I used to say, how rare and unique of a time that I am born into during the decades of deception. Right before it all goes down, I see the decay of all the times I could have been born. I was born 1987, just at the cusp, right at the cusp of the controlled and the free. If I was born any later, I would still be playing video games. I wouldn't have much of an intellectual thought at all. When I was a kid, we went outside. I have a younger brother, so and video games were brand new. I remember I had like 200 games in my regular Nintendo. Back in the day when you had to blow in cartridges every time. I was a gamer until maybe middle school. Well, high school even, but that's all I did in middle school. But I wasn't born into it, and I wasn't born into these cell phones either. I didn't have a cell phone all through school. I didn't have a cell phone when I graduated. Didn't care to. No one had this crazy anxiety where they had to stay connected somehow all the time. That didn't exist. There was excitement to see people. I would be excited, looking forward to, like, speaking with my girlfriend or visiting somebody, because there was no preemptive discussion. You hadn't spoke with that person for a long time. Had a lot of catching up to do. It was joyous. But now, that's all that preemptive excitement is taken away with the cell phones, because everyone's got to be prepared for everything now. I wouldn't knock on someone's door randomly without pre-warning. They'd fucking have a panic attack. Sad but true. It's gonna be hard for parents these days who have kids just now. I mean, it might be easy being a parent just because you're going to be throwing a phone in front of a kid's face right away. The kid will be distracted and shit. But he'll miss out on all the proper growth and development. And by the time they're in middle school, their life is going to be a living hell. Because theirs will miss out on all the main development stages of life. Totally unprepared. And filled with misinformation from that fucking cell phone program tool. Here's if you don't believe it's programming you, if you don't believe it's brainwashing you, think about this. Cell phones, they don't do as much these days, but when they advertise, they're always like, stay connected. Stay connected. And social media too, stay connected. But my God, nothing disconnects us more. Nothing disconnects us more. Like, it makes sense to, in one frame of mind, staying connected as in, like, you can reach me anytime, from your couch. shitter from your work. But spiritually, emotionally, in a human connective way, not at all. In fact, it corrupts it, makes it confusing, and more disconnect occurs. And how many times has someone misinterpreted you over a text, or had been inconsiderate of your schedule, expecting you to get back to them immediately because they expect that their life or your life is just as open as theirs, and that you work just like their brain works. We all have to multitask and juggle so many things, but it's just so much. That's the main tool. That's the main tool for control and making you just want to give up. It's a weapon. That is distraction. We got so many things happening at once. There's so much to think about. It's so easy to get overwhelmed. And then you got the misinformation that you got to filter through. Like, our brains aren't growing. They should be, but we're too busy with all this bullshit. Bullshit that don't matter, man. Bullshit that ain't helping you in any way. And then we get stuck in that victim mentality. Because we are being victimized by society, not each other. They want us to think it's each other, and even ourselves, but it's society. It's the system. I know that. I know this area of knowledge very, very well. Too well, in fact. It's dreadful. Most of the time. The only time I feel excitement is when I'm being listened to, and that's rarity. People don't want to even think about this shit. They want to remain ignorant, but they're not realizing that it is this ignorance that is responsible for this purgatory. God doesn't reward ignorance. God doesn't want anything to do with ignorance. Why would he? If you were God, you wouldn't want that either. God doesn't want to be around a bunch of people who are lying to themselves all day long.
Wake up. Wake up.
Thank you.